What an incredible display of power coming out of XRP for today's session. Guys, we have officially gotten a positive beat on PPI, the producer price index, and now we're not out of the woods just yet again. Yes, I'm coming at you with a bunch of news, right, and a bunch of crap that we have to go through every single day, right? If it's not this, if it's not that, if it's a whole bunch of criteria, always present it to you, right, guys? I'm so sorry about that, team. But yes, we do have some things kind of lingering here, and some things that are incredibly important for price action or for sentiment to lead an upside or to reject the upside for a downside in this price action coming up. And that is actually going to be displayed to you here in today's episode, guys. But first, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Please do me the favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca. I'm actually coming at you here today at 10:05 p.m. on Wednesday, September 10th on a cooler than normal night here. Finally, we're starting to get a little bit of a break from that, horrendous heat. That heat wave coming in California, right? Los Angeles here, guys, has been a little thick, and I'm sure it's a little thick in other states too, right? But it's whatever it is, guys. But enough with the crap here. Let's get down to the data, right, guys? So what we're not escaping just yet, guys, is actually this. Let's go ahead and kind of merge ourselves over to the following screen, and I will kind of hide a little bit here myself. There we go. Cool. So please notice here, guys, that in the trading session coming up, we're going to have the continuing jobless claims. We also have initial jobless claims, right? And most importantly, we are going to be experiencing the results and the data come in for the CPI, right? The consumer price index. As you know, the last 2 days, right? Or 2 days ago, we actually experienced the results of your producer price index. So now we're going to get the consumer side of things, guys, and we're going to figure out how we're doing as far as that inflation. So notice that the data here, right? It came in. Remember this CPI. You know what? We're going to use the. Let me use the. I guess we can use the core inflation, right? Which just removes the food and energy, or we can use the inflation rate here, guys. I do believe that the inflation rate year over year on the last read came in a little hot, right? And it's showing that we're still going to be running a little hot in this coming session. This is the forecast here of 2.9, and seeing that the core inflation rate is also actually this one's showing a straight even number, right? So this is your prior actual read 3.1, and we're expecting a 3.1 in this time around too. Now let's see, 323.05 actual and 323.89. So yeah, we're actually looking at some increasing in the inflation here, but not by much. So I guess it's going to be okay, guys. If we get anything under 323 here, and certainly anything below the 2.9 inflation rate year over year, that's gonna be pretty positive. The market, and it certainly can increase the potentials for an upside continuation in the broader markets overall. As you can see, the price action here on your XRP asset has been nothing. I mean, anything but. I mean, guys, look at this thing. It's spectacular, right? We're catching over $3 now, guys, and we were sitting not too long ago inside of the areas of 285 and getting everybody freaked out down below into the 270s, right? So now, right, of course, we're creating this upside here. I got to display to you a couple of things, right, that are kind of forming here, which are psychological components that we can use to determine price action into the coming short-term future, at least, right? You do have a bull flag forming in this little group of candles here, right? So the way that you measure that is straight from that top side candle and into that bottom side candle, and we're gonna give you this target right now, guys. But before we continue, please do me a favor, guys. Do not. The moment you join the Discord, you're gonna find yourself there with another Arca or an imposter, right? It's gonna be an evil imposter with my name, and this person's probably gonna message you and try to trick you into thinking that it's actually me that you're talking to, guys. But I will never send you a friend request first, guys. I will never friend you first. Listen to that, okay? Never, never, never will I friend you first or send you any type of DM first either. Okay, guys. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to disable my my streamer mode so that I can show you. Well, whatever, it disappeared. Anyway, guys, yes, this will show you a little negative sign here, right, saying do not disturb. Of course, they're not going to put that because they want you to feel welcome, right? Also, you're going to notice that in my updates, I'm showing I do not offer copy or mirror trades ever. I'm the one and only Arca. Okay, guys. If it doesn't have that, and if it doesn't have the all new the trader, what is it called, the mark here of the freaking adopt a tag, man, adopt a tag, everybody. We can see many of the trading team members now repping the Arca tag. So if it doesn't have this, guys, then the person is not part of the team. But I'm about to stop all this, guys, and it's just a reminder here that I will never message you first or never friend you first, okay? But remember that this is just a reminder to tell you that we just have under a week left before the Arca pools become completely private and the new price tier is going to be introduced for the trading team, okay, guys? So or if you don't want to pay that $59.99 a month, then go ahead and refer to the link in the description below, and you're going to be offered there a one-time fee for a grandfathered lifetime membership to the Arca Bulls, guys, okay? So other than that, the prices will continue to a new high. So let's go ahead and stop the shilling here and continue our butts into the analysis of XRP's potential future price. Okay, so yeah, number one, we're going to go ahead and give you the target here for the bull flag, and that immediate short-term bull flag has two targets actually. So notice that the size of the wick here on this 3-hour candle is a little bit bigger than any other wick that you see locally. Well, that can be identified as a potential outlier, right? So we're going to go ahead and take the not so degen target and the degen target here to see if we can gain any edge over where the distribution target could be here, right? Okay, so I'm sorry, the accumulation target. So this would be roughly at the targets of around 307.21, and we already have kind of a few targets that are very similar to that. 306s, 306.15, and your following target would be the 308.20. Of course, we have a 308.80 as well. So we're still rhyming with the upside targets from the prior breakouts of the the kind of super complex formation breakout here, guys. So we have this is literally like a quad formation breakout. It's now going into a multi-phase bullish breakout, right, guys? So this is quite impressive that everything is kind of working out, and all of these formations are leading towards an upside based on their psychology. Guys, I'm going to tell you this. I can't guess what's going to happen into tomorrow, into the CPI read. The inflation rate is an incredibly important component for price, for everything, guys. We'll notice it. We'll notice it as soon as we get that release of that data. Okay, so I'm saying that if you are day trading this or short-term trading your XRP assets, maybe stay cash until after the read, or maybe until the following day, the following trade session, which usually presents a bit of an easier execution and a more obvious execution. Okay, guys, but for now, sure, we're showing that there could be potential upsides, and even through the scope of volatility, let's see, we have an immediate short-term downside without going too deep into this because we can't guess what the data is going to be, right? Yeah, because remember, we had a miss on CPI the last time. So if this one's a beat, well, we have some continuing upside. If it's not, then, we have very good reason to come back and test some lows. All right, so 15-minute time frame still continues to the downside, 20 down, expanding into the 30 with downside here. Let's see the hourly time frame. Nice. So total downside is just about an hour's long. And let's see, that would be, where's the data cells? That's going to tell us the total downside. Hourly time frame has a low of about 299.38, so that would be roughly about here. Right about this point here. So hard targets on this bottom side, which could serve as a potential entry condition, I would say would be right about these targets here. So 299.47, roughly, right, to about your 299.93, which is just about $3. And the focus on this could very well be Actually, yeah, the focus could very well be the upper half of this area here. So the upper half, I'm going to put the targets here for you to kind of observe, and you shall do you with them, okay? Of course, there's still more targets to the downside. Always there are targets to the downside. But for now, this is what I'm seeing here as your potential areas for risk on the XRP asset, okay, guys? Now, let's go ahead and just kind of color it green so everybody's on the same page. Okay, so yeah, if this is your loading zone here based on an hour statistics, then your hour continues to the upside. This means that you're simply getting a 50% prior bar retrace on a bi-hourly time frame. Upside continues. Nice. 3-hour time frame upside with expansion coming in. Very impressive. Still around 45 minutes to close. 4-hour time frame still experiencing upside here, and it looks like it's about to get this expansion phase. We opened up this 4-hour bar just around an hour 15 minutes ago and counting, and it's again confluent to the 50% retrace of the prior bar. All good. 6-hour time still upside. 8-hour times 8-hour time upside. 12-hour upside. Daily time frame still upside. By daily still upside. This is looking pretty damn good, guys. It looks okay. 4-day time frame upside. 5 weekly, man, still, oh my goodness. Monthly upside. Bi-monthly. Okay, thank goodness I can't read something there, right? So let's see. I might have to use a more closer time, something that's actually expiring here a little faster. But your monthly time frame is indicating a top side of about down 335.59, man. So that's it's curious because we do have a target of about 330, and that target of 330 is very, very important. Why is it very, very scarily important? Well, because that's the take profit target of your descending broadening wedge, and this typically leads. This typically has around 90% hit rates, right? And I know these drawings here are everywhere, right? Of course, we can start getting rid of some of these little noisy things around here in order for us to just kind of determine where the heck we are in the first place, as we have been guiding this, right? Little by little by little by little by little. So just to give you the idea as to where things can be, just go ahead and check them out for yourself. Price action is currently sitting on this green bar right here, and we have made this upside thus far, right, guys? So what I'm saying is that, yeah, there is a serious chance of making this 331 or 330 to 335 target, should the markets and sentiment agree. Okay, guys, remember, I cannot guess if the CPI is going to be good, if it's going to be bad. I can't guess if the continuing jobs or initial jobless claims are going to be bad. I can't. Okay, but I'm giving you the probabilities. If this does fail, guys, if we get some bad news, well, that can lead to a downside that would be back to test your areas of around 288 first. 288 to around, 288.59 to around 287 would be a zone to validate or to use for a bounce and validate the breakdown of 293 before reacquiring your structure and bringing it down to around 280 again. Okay, guys, so those are the conditions for now. So please be very safe when trading your XRP asset. Okay, guys, so yeah, for now, I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. Should you have any questions, reach out to me at arcabulls@gmail.com, and we shall speak very scary Larry soon. All right, team, adios, and adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night and or day, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team. Oh, yeah.